Hey there everyone, this is Nikas, founder and CEO at Hitgoc. So in previous video we saw how to work with we basically initiated with JavaScript, right? And we saw some event listeners, we saw some click events, right? So what exactly gonna happen after we click the button, right? So we were basically uh, showing the alert dialog box as soon as we click the button, right? So okay, let's move forward. um in today's video we're gonna look into some input tags, right? Input tags are basically text fields. So it's gonna we're gonna use some event listeners as well today as well, right? So previously we used click events, right? This time we're gonna use on change events. On changes basically whenever there is any change in the text field. Let's suppose if we type anything in the text field, then we want um, the compiler to basically capture the text inside the text field, right? So let's get started. So let me just show you guys the output. um yeah, that's the output. Right, as soon as we click the button we have this prompt. Cool. So let's just remove this button. I won't be removing this div. I want it to be in center, right? So let's create an input tag, right? It's self-closing, right? So in this input tag we have something called, I don't know, maybe type, right? Type would be text, right? So uh, let's just say save, and okay, we got the text field. Cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just console.log, let's just print, or let's say okay, let's just print the text inside this text field, right? So for that, let's just give this input tag an id, right? Let's call it text field, right? We're calling this a text field. And let's give it a name as well. Again, name could be, let's keep it to text field for this as well, right? Text field. So yeah, that's it. Head towards your script.js file, and you can basically remove this button id from here, and you can input the text field id, right? And from here you can basically go with change, right? So whenever something changes in this text field, like if the text field contains some data in it, right? This callback function would be triggered, right? So let's just rename this variable to text field, right? This is a camel case representation we use in this programming sector, right? So uh, if a variable contains two words, then the first word would start from the small letter, right? Everything would be in small, and the initial letter of the second word would be in capital letter, right? Without any space. Cool. Text field dot add event listener change. What I want is I want to basically console.log uh let's say, let's pass some parameter over here, and I'm gonna console.log e is basically event. This represents the current variable, right? This text field. By this id text field we are basically capturing this input, right? So each and every uh what we could say, each and every functionality features would be in this argument e. You can name it event as well, or e, whatever you may like. Event dot, let's say, target dot value, or it could be current target dot value. Yeah, so this is it. Hit save. Let's just, in order to see the console.log, console.log is basically printing, it's basically to print things inside this log method, right? Right. We are basically printing. This is basically the console, right? This is the console, this entire screen, the right panel. You can write JavaScript, entire JavaScript over here, right? So we're basically logging the file basically, right, in this console. So let's just type anything over here. Okay, hit enter, and you can see this on change, this get triggers, right? You can say, like, as hit enter, you can see this, right? This is basically how we can capture data of text field, and we can use it to, you know, we can use this data in the entire JavaScript file or the entire HTML document or your website, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it about this event listener, change event listener, right? There are various types of listeners. We are basically focusing on the core functionality, so I'm gonna go with the click events, change events, and yeah, there are many events like this, but these are click and change events are basically the fundamentals, right? It's very important. So that's pretty much about it, right? So okay, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next upcoming videos. Peace out.